A very good morning to everyone. So here we are, match number 49 for Odisha and MANOROMA Club, right there. So a great game ahead of us. Strong teams, strong teams, as you can see, taking on each other. We're expecting a cracker of a game here. Start off with the kickoff in just a moment here. Rohit Kumar and also the match commissioner taking care of proceedings and referees are concerned. I think have to go through a lot today. Take care of the game. Starting 11, as far as Maroma Club is concerned, Dusty Oram, Sanjana Munda, Pujamuki, Pratimani Guru, Sneha Tirki, and also Ansila Eka, Bully Munda, Jyoti Barla, Jarana Munda, Anita Naik, and Shubhashri Khadia as well. Their coach, Kishar Behera. So, as far as the opposition is concerned, Sports Odisha, Estarani Baski, Shibani Mundari, Suhasini Mahakul, Sasmita Amanga, Pratima Nayak, and also Salga Maji, and Pabita Nayak, Rashmita Nayak, Subhashmita Das, Suhasini Saha, and Sumitra Singh, and their coach, Jayanti Behera. So that will comprise the 11 of Sports Odisha. Right then, both the teams, we've seen both the teams on how they will have to go through. Definitely have a feeling that a great game ahead of us, guys. There is definitely no doubting that, because in my opinion, there's a definite need for a fact that that we need a great game. We have a great game ahead of us. Those two strong teams taking on each other. What else can we expect as we proceed to the kickoff? Very good start here. Team in white, Sports Odisha, Manorama Club, MRC. The team in blue. So, I want to work on this particular game with the teams, because seen Sports Odisha for a couple of weeks, they've played excellent football. So assumption they've been brilliant. That ball has been cleared away, gone out of play for a throw in now. So Sports Odisha, they'll get a throw in, and I know one thing that I've observed personally from Sports Odisha is that they're extremely great on attack. And for a fact that every single time you see teams which are good on attack, right, what they end up doing is that every single time, they are always persistent in the game. They're always there in the match. They don't, you don't have a feeling that, right, this team, uh, is slightly, maybe there is a reduction in the dominance that they have in the game. But that is never the case when teams, especially like sports, they're always attacking, right? Back to the defense now. Generally, in my opinion, I have a feeling that when you have two teams which are very strong on attack, and eventually as well, what I really felt that one consistent aspect of this particular tournament, right? Every single team is excellent with their defense. Definitely, such a great platform this for the players to perform and move on to the next level. Can be a bridge. This, if they can perform here, nothing better than that for the players. Definitely great, a great initiative. This from FAO. Very well done towards the midline. Puts it back to the defense. Starting off with a good amount of possession, and that's what they do. Sports Odisha. Sit back. And now, position back with Sports Odisha once again. And now, can they attack here? Eventually, has turned out to be a great run into the right flank. Puts it back. The pass. Puts it back yet again. Takes the shot, but really, people will collect it comfortably here. Very well done. Put it back to the defense, and they should start again here as far as Sports Odisha are concerned. Good work. Nice pass then. What they're trying to do is, you're right, just keep the ball. Uh, Possession, I think the possession factor is very, very important. You have to, have an authority into the match, and that is exactly how Sports Odisha have started off here. Take the shot here. Simple. It's in the best position. And now can they take one? Takes one, but just, well, in fact, has found the back of the net here. Has eventually found the back of the net. Almost in the fifth minute here, we see the replay of that particular goal. In fact, had an initial feeling that that was moving slightly away from the post, but is eventually, fallen in favor of Sports Odisha here. 1-0. There you go. We have, since the initial minutes of the game, we have discussed that they are very, very strong on attack. Exactly what has happened here. Pass in. Forward, defense back again. Okay. Pass on with the headers, but that is straight offside. Now a throw in for Sports Odisha, but what a start this is. Lead for them earliest, the earliest part of the game, earliest phase of the game rather. You would expect that is extremely great on attack to score and I mean that's what is done. You never mind. I mean, win or lose, what you should do is what you must do is play a natural game. What is happening over here? Good pass in. And now with an opportunity. If she is onside, there is a chance, but that isn't the case. Yeah, she's offside, so got the flag raised as far as the assistant referee is concerned. So they will start off with a free kick. Yeah, that is. Sports Odisha concerned, looking for number two into the left flank. Once again, could get the ball here. They can look for yet another opportunity. I think that is well out of play. Should be a goal kick now. Good work then. Puts it back into the left flank. Nice ball. And can they create an opportunity here? That is well out of play. Should be a goal kick now. They're getting a good ball, good run, in fact, towards the left flank. Puts it straight towards forward region. Now, can they count on this opportunity? Defense will. It is turning out to be a good cat and mouse game, but the possession is back with Sports Odisha. And now into the left flank, the left winger will push it forward. Good ball into the box. Takes the shot. And that is number two, as easy as you like. Making goal scoring look so easy. And if your defense can even be slightly vulnerable, right? This team is going to dominate on the attack. Sports Odisha are doing that at this moment. Perfect with their execution on point, and they know for a fact that even if the defense can make a slightest of mistakes, they can count on it, and exactly that is what they've done, and this is the significant opportunity that they've got, in my opinion, because really had a feeling that an opportunity is brewing as far as MRC are concerned from our club. But yes, uh, they do have you know the the ability to attack hard. There is no doubting that, because we've seen in their previous games as well. In fact, they've had a few tight encounters, right? Oh, there you go, takes the shot, and that has eventually found the back of the net once again. Number three, and they are definitely trying to close out this game just in the first half. Just look at that for a shot. Quality goal. We've seen quality shots being taken today, but this one would just tip the bar over, in my opinion. Good pass, but whistle straight away coming. Puts the ball back. Nice pass. Well, I think, guys, whatever said and done, to all our viewers, I think Sports Odisha have put their authority into this match straight away from the very first whistle. Ball in, but the defense should sort it out easily here. There, the interception being made. I think these kind of small moments can turn the game on its head. But a fine cross that has come in, but just not found a teammate rather to get that final touch into the back of the net. So 12 minutes, almost 12 minutes into this match, and we've already seen three goals. Sports Odisha. It looks like they're massively closing out on this game, guys. There is no doubting that whatsoever. That ball eventually rolls out of play. Should be a throw in now for Sports Odisha. All right, then a throw in there for MANOROMA Club. Still straight away coming in. Good pass in. Clearance being made. Good work by the defense into the left flank now. Right then. She somehow managed to keep possession despite a couple of defenders putting the pressure behind the ball. She eventually carried that out with ease. Good pass in. Ball into the box, but the defense will actually make the clearance. Puts it towards the midline, past the midline to the right flank now. So we see an opportunity here. Puts it back towards the midline. Good gradual run. And she might take the shot here, but a little bit of desperate one. But what I think is, whatever said and done, the situation is in favor of Sports Odisha. And the best thing about that is that they have the freedom of taking those shots at this point, because when the pressure is not on your side, right, you have the freedom. You have uh, you yourself can try to bring your A game, and that is the advantage of holding on to the basics and also executing your plan in the very initial minutes of the game. If you can execute plans in the very first minute, it's got to make a huge impact. So gonna give you that psychological edge over the opposition. Making crosses look so easy here. Can she get the final touch here? Able to do so. Player down there, in fact. Still coming in straight away from the referee. A little bit of medical attention will be given to her. See the replay there. Just getting the impact on that shot. But yes, foul definitely will be given there. Puts it back. Good pass then towards the midline. And I really think that, Manorama Club still have a lot to do in this game, yes, but they have the luxury of the clock as well. And a lot of times we have discussed that towards the back end of every single game, right? Then how far, you can utilize the clock to your favor. And definitely here, I have a feeling that, right, there is a massive opportunity if they can score one here, right? And towards the end of the first half, if they can score a couple, can definitely be make a significant impact in this match. Into the left flank, good pass coming in. Can she take the shot? Just not able to do so. Puts it back towards the midfielder. Long ball coming in, but straight to the keeper. In fact, she fumbles over there and takes the shot, running in hard. Just wide of the post. But they're attacking really well. And definitely, these are great signs as far as Sports Odisha is concerned, because this particular game, we're just in the 19th minute, right? Not even the halfway mark in the first half, and you see them leading 3-0. Into the left flank right then, but can she put in the cross is something that we'll have to wait and see if cross comes in, but the defense does brilliantly. Does their job perfectly cut out here. And a great run into the right flank in the meanwhile towards the mid region. And shouldn't get desperate. That is one biggest asset that they should think about. Puts in the pass into the left flank now. I think the ball has too much on it, so that should eventually go out of play for a goal kick. Nice interception over there, but eventually the ball is back with Sports Odisha. I think that's where they've also made a difference. I think possession has made a massive difference in this match. There's no doubting that. So towards the midline, good ball into the box. And the pass is back. Might take the shot here. Sit out. That's a great pass back to the defense. They're very, very confident. That can be, seen with the way they're playing today. As far as Sports Odisha concerned, because the game that they uh, played on, they played the previous week, that is on Wednesday, right? That particular game, they sealed it off with ease. And this one, in the very initial minutes, they have showed great dominance. So really have a feeling that, right? And also, speaking for a fact that if they can manage to maybe get one more goal, or keep the lead to maybe 3 goals, right? Have a margin of 3 goal difference, 3-0, 4-1, or whatever it is, right? Or in excess of 3 goals as well, if the margin can stay. They can try to bring in, fresh legs into the second half. Try and test players who are yet to get an opportunity in this tournament. A good way to test their bench strength. They could do that. It will be great for them moving into second half of the tournament. But definitely, I can assure you one thing, guys. Do not write off Manorama FC here, because I really do have a feeling that it's just a matter of one goal. Because mind you, as we have discussed already, still a lot of time. A lot of time. I mean, in excess of maybe 65 minutes. That is in excess of an hour left in this match. And if you can score just one goal here, maybe within the 35th mark, or maybe in the next 10 minutes, right? You can really push for that second goal just before the second half. But I think, when can that be a major possibility is when you can bring in a lot of attacking football. You can get a lot of attacking football towards the forward region. You can attack, because you need to get those opportunities. And now, kick kick from the goalkeeper, just not getting the right player out there. But eventually, she's managed to gather the ball there. But yes, you know, we've seen on two or three occasions that Manorama FC have their midfielders have made good runs on the left flank, on the right flank, and I think that is some positivity we've seen from them. And I think score in this particular match, they will have to make a comeback into this game. I really have a feeling that the midfield has to be even more active. Yes, because in the previous games as well, in the initial games of this tournament, we have seen them doing that. And can they do that as we approach the drinks break? Can it just change the momentum for the team in blue? Can they just bring in something different? Only time will answer us that question, guys. But for now, we'll take the drinks break and we'll be back just in a bit. Right, then we're back after this break. The whistle comes straight away from the referee for offside. So yes, can there be a change in momentum? Definitely, they would have, as far as Marcy are concerned, right? They would definitely have had a short pep talk. What they'll have to do in the coming phase of the game, because I think at the halfway mark, if they can score one or two goals, it's gonna have a good impact, because it's very important that always how you take that momentum with you in the first half, that is halftime break, right? Because yes, sometimes there might be cases that, right, uh, you might be trialing very similarly, maybe by 3 goals, yes, like in a similar situation like this, what can, and now their cost comes in the meanwhile. They've showed a good face of attack, but all being tackled. There you go. Just the competitiveness of this tournament. I think that is one beauty of this Odisha Women's League. That there is one great thing, that extremely great competitiveness. Yes, and talking about the halftime break, on how we'll have to take the momentum towards the first half, is that whatever said and done, it's important that you will have to have one good patch of play, or rather one good phase of play, however you want to put it. But if they can play well for the next 10 minutes, let's say till from the 35th minute or so, if you can have two or three opportunities, try to convert one of them and take that positive momentum, you never know that you might have that psychological edge, despite trailing by 2 goals. you know just the team environment is so good, and also they have the confidence, the players have the confidence to just come in and score as well. So yeah, very important that they'll have to play good football, and good attacking football that can give them confidence, and that's how they can definitely overcome this lead. But nonetheless, if you ask me at this point in time, really have a feeling that the way Sports Odisha have played since the very first whistle, they are in an absolutely deserving position at this stage, leading by 3 goals. Really brilliant. Good pass then towards the midline. And now the ball into the right flank. Back and takes the shot there, and that's a brilliant shot. Found the bottom corner. That is number 4 for Sports Odisha. Brilliantly done. Just look at that for a replay. Caught in the ball, and definitely the shot was on. Precise placement. Very well done. 4-0. And they are looking to run away with this game here, as far as Sports Odisha are concerned. It's passed in towards the defense. Towards the midline. That's an extremely great run. I think these are small things that have helped them get the massive lead that they have at this moment. One more goal scoring opportunity, but the keeper this time does extremely well. Good ball into the box. Just too much on it. Goes out of play. So 4-0 thing, we've seen two great goals, especially, four of these. We've seen, and also, the clarity in always, always that they've had in taking a shot, right? Has been extremely good. Just out of play, a throw in now. So yeah, always that the clarity that they've had taking those shots has been amazing today, as far as Sports Odisha are concerned, and that shows the level of practice that they have done pre-game. And might take the shot here, and there you go. Time and again, they have shown us on why they're one of the best attacking sides in this tournament. Very well done there. Number 5. Not sure in the first half how many are they planning to score. This has been amazing. 5-0. We still have 10 minutes to go in this first half. Sports Odisha have turned out to be great here. There is no doubting that. But yes, from here, the deficit was 3-0 as well. We had a feeling that, right, the opposition could make a comeback, but now it seems to be a slightly more difficult task than what we were discussing maybe 5 to 10 minutes ago. So very important that get a goal or two, get that confidence in. Gradually think about because it's a process yet again. With still 10 more minutes to go in the first half, so that shows you there is still time in this game. But whatever said and done, guys, I think Sports Odisha have been, definitely the better side to this point, at least to this point. In terms of attacking, in terms of goal scoring, in terms of holding possession, I think that is one underrated aspect in my opinion. Because yes, we know sometimes even if teams can hold possession, uh, their probability or their percentage of converting goals is slightly lesser. Sports Odisha have been extremely great on that. Yet again, another cross. Yet again, make it 6-0. And they are, making goal scoring a habit here. So, making it look so easy. The left and right wingers, huge credit to them. I think they've been a massive cog in this dominant performance that they've shown here. I mean, we can just look at the number of crosses that they have delivered. I think that is somewhere, you know they have made a massive difference in this match. And also, the runs that they make through the left and the right flank, I think that is where a significant difference is seen between both these teams. And also this possession has been a huge factor today, and how you utilize that has been even better, showcased even better. And then ball out of play should be a goal kick for MRC, that is Manoroma FC here. Manoroma Club rather. Interception there. Very well made. And now, can they get their first goal here? This time the defense has come in handy as far as Sports Odisha are concerned. Towards the midline, nice pass. Into the right flank. Is there an opportunity? But then the defense will deal with it this time around. Ball has been cleared away and should be a throw in here for Sports Odisha. I take the shot here into the left flank now. And being cleared away. That should be a throw in for the team in white, Sports Odisha. Play down there. We will have a look immediately. Towards the midline. Clearance made, and the pass is on, but the whistle comes in from the referee. The flag is raised for offside. A free kick for MRC. Good pass there. Clears it well. Good work there towards the midline region. But a block helping there in order to have yet again another attack. And now might take the shot herself. Makes it look so easy. 7-0 now. Extremely great work. They have showed us on what can be extremely great, good good attacking game in terms of how a team has to attack. But say that they have really closed out on the game as far as just in the first half, already having a massive advantage their favor. And also sometimes if you can score in this fashion, that's a fine shot being taken, and on the fumble the keeper does extremely well. Good take from the keeper once again. Play down there. Free immediately. The referee assisting and insisting for medical assistance, and to be given immediately. So almost 45 minutes into the match, normal time. As far as normal time is concerned, couple of minutes added on. Good run made on the right flank. Good pass then coming in. Puts it back. Takes the shot. But just above the post. But we've seen a lot of shots being taken, and also I think, as we have discussed, the crosses that have come in have been extremely great, and that is the reason. That is one of the main reasons why the score line is dominant in favor of Sports Odisha. Football into the forward region, offside there. Also, in terms of offside as well, there have been a couple of ones with there have been a couple of offsides with MRC. I think a few corrections will definitely help them to get a few goals in the second half, but I think Sports Odisha have been an all-round side in this first half. And also, when the momentum is with yourself, just capitalize on that. Uh, as they say, make hay when the sun shines. When the momentum is on your side, completely utilize it, and that's what Sports Odisha have done. And we see it again. That touch, just not able to get that final touch towards the back of the net. There is the whistle. So that concludes the first half. 6 goals in the first half. This has turned out to be a great half of football. 6-0 is where it stands in favor of Sports Odisha, and in great work at the halftime break. It is 6-0. Sports Odisha have played really good football, and also you could say that have had a massive upper hand in this game. So MANOROMA Club, they'll have to go in and have a little bit of planning, think about and get their sort out their plans right just before the second half begins. So thank you so much, guys. This is the end of the first half. At the halftime break, it's 6-0 in favor of Odisha, Sports Odisha rather. So thank you so much. We'll join back in the second half. Back into the second half. For the second half here, we'll start out with the kickoff in just a bit. Stay tuned, guys. So, substitution being made just before the second half begins. If a tactical thought process should have definitely discussed on a lot of aspects in the halftime break, and now bringing those plans into effect. Starting off with the second half over here. 6-0. We've already seen good amount of football being played, especially from the attacking front as far as Sports Odisha are concerned. But how far are MRC gonna go from here? The time will answer us that question. But nonetheless, if they can get a couple of goals or even 2 3 goals to the name, they're gonna have a lot of confidence. Definitely, equalizing this scoreline might be a huge task, but how far are they going to go here is a question. As you've seen, only time can answer us. But a great second half ahead of us. There is no doubting that. Good take from the keeper. Extremely well done. The best thing about that, is that she knew exactly, had the clarity in mind for the take and took it comfortably in the end. Good work from the defense. The possession is back. In fact, still with Sports Odisha. And they're going to play one way. They're going to attack despite the score line. If something is working for you, just do it consistently. That's what they're doing here. So it will be a goal kick. Good work then. Puts in the pass. Oh, the whistle comes in. We have foul there. Good pass then into the right flank. Gone out of play. It will be interesting to see if it's a throw-in or a corner kick, because I think it has gone well out of play. Looks to be a corner there. Good ball coming in. Good cross. Guides it beautifully into the back of the net. Very, very easy on the ball. Excellent cross coming in from the set piece. All it needed was a good touch to find the back of the net. And yes, very well done. So 7-0 now. So they're adding on to a scoreline which has really, been looking very good for Sports Odisha from the initial phases of the game. So 7-0. Just shows you the efficiency of the crosses from the wingers today, both from the left flank and the right flank. Especially, just in the due course of play, they have done that consistently, right? And if you can present it to them in the form of a set piece, work it out easily, and that's what has happened on that occasion. Should be a throw in there. Good take from the keeper. Yet again, the cross has come in, but this time couldn't get the shot away. But I mean, that's not going to bother them at all. Because we've just tuned in, guys. Been an absolutely great performance from Sports Odisha. They know what they're doing, and also they've played to their strengths. I think that is one huge advantage they've had. They've had, their belief on their strengths. Play towards it, towards the midline. Good pass. Pass it back to the left flank. The keeper should clear it off. Yes, does that at please. To the left flank once again. Pass, but the defense might carry it away. Yes. Good pass into the right flank, but the ball is out of play. Should be a throw in now. Clearance. Nice pass then. Into the right flank now. Nice pass. But the defense will cut it out easily. It's been a great combination of attack and defense. I think even more so because the attack has has been dealing with the finishes right, finishes in the right manner. Because at the end of the day, if you want to score, finishes do matter, and I think the forwards have done that extremely well. But most of the credit, I think, definitely goes to the midfield region, because they have been really good for a fact that uh, we've discussed more about the crosses that have come in, and there goes one more cross, and now the crossbar, despite the crossbar interfering in between, managed to put it through into the back of the net, and the score line will move further in favor of Sports Odisha. 8-0 is where it stands. Why not, guys? Why not? Extraordinary display of goal scoring. This has been top notch. Very well done. Almost in the 55th minute of proceedings in this particular match. And it's 8-0 in favor of Sports Odisha. They are showing brilliant display of football here. Starting off with the resumption of the match here. Oh, interception being made. And whistle coming in straight away. Player down there. Should be a foul. So a substitution for Sports Odisha, jersey number 20 will be replacing jersey number 4. Little attention being given there. Hopefully the players fine. Into the right flank, good pass. That ball is out of play, should be a throw in for Sports Odisha. Yet again gone out of play. Good pass. Should be a goal kick now. Puts in the goal kick. Was midline and definitely looks like so just put the accelerator down here, to be very honest, because for a long time now we have understood for a fact that they have just been very good on attack. Suddenly, maybe since we've seen a lot of goals, I have a sudden feeling that it's been quiet in the last couple of minutes. They post that foul. Free kick. Good past him. Gone past a couple of defenders. Brilliant work. But just allowed in that pass, so straight to the keeper. She will collect that comfortably in the end. Nice pass. Towards the midline. Whistle comes in. As we resume play here. Good work into the right flank. Good pass. All in for taking a shot, but Shopper to pass it forward, but straight to the keeper. Now. That ball is out of play now. Would be a corner. Cross has come in, but done. Back to the defense. But one thing, that has been prominent is that they have not let the possession go away from them, Sports Odisha. We've seen a lot of occasions that, you really cannot say that, right? There haven't been a lot of opportunities that have been created from MRC. They have been created. In a few regular intervals, they have been creating opportunities, but they haven't just been able to hold the ball. And secondly, only if you can have a little bit of consistency in possession, right? Can you create those chances? And I think in that manner, Sports Odisha have just not let even the possession factor get away from them. So move further away from them. So definitely, they'll have to be given that credit. And now there is a chance for a shot to be taken. That ball well out of play, should be a goal kick. Again, that ball has gone out of play. Throw in from Sports Odisha. Towards the midline. But the keeper will collect it with ease. Pass towards the defense. Now the right pass towards the right flank. They're trying to create that opportunity somehow. Might be a consolation in the context of the game, but that will definitely, show their fighting spirit. Brings in the tackle. Into the right flank. Good cross. Just the finish is something that they will have to think about. But in the end, that's been cleared away. Very well done from the defense of MRC. Ball out of play. Ball comes in. That is out of play. Should be a goal kick. But the cross was really good. Just not the finish working on this occasion. 65 minutes into the match. 8-0 is where they stand. Cleared away once again. Takes the throw in there. And I was managed to go past the three defenders, just wide of the post. I think wanted to take the shot in straight away there. But yes, they have the liberty, they have their freedom, they have the score line on their side, a lot of things going on their side. So yeah, can afford to take those shots at this point in time. So as we discussed earlier, if they can bring in a few new players, also try new players, because not really sure on how many games get these kind of opportunities, or rather on how many games, right, you're gonna be in these kind of situations, having an 8 goal lead, and you're thinking about a victory from a very big margin, on a very big margin. So in that case, why not bring in the fresh legs? That should be an option. But nonetheless, these players have been excellent, guys. Just the coordination that they have shown, just the amount of as far as execution is concerned, the discipline that they have shown, their execution has been excellent. Good pass then, the shot being taken. Keeper, that's good work. And I think this is how they can score. Really like the intent. Most the 67th minute, they're you're down by 8 goals, right? Down by 8 goals. So in that point of time, at that point of time, take a surprise shot, trying to get ahead of the opposition. That is very good intent. Throughout this tournament, we've seen teams doing that. If not for offside, that can be an opportunity, but the shot straight away, straight to the keeper. Very good work from both the wingers. I mean, the right flank and the left flank. I think, they deserve to be appreciated. I think a major reason for the difference in scoreline that we see in front of us is due to the wingers being so efficient as far as Sports Odisha are concerned. That ball has gone out of play. At this point in time, a corner kick. So after a set piece, after a long time, you could say, for MRC, can they make a difference through that? Get to know in a while. Comes in hard. Work. See the cross coming in. Cross. And then now the long ball will come in. And that is straight offside. That's where the referee as well immediately signals that. Should be a throw in. That ball has gone well out of play. Should be a corner kick for Sports Odisha. Yet again, another set piece opportunity for them. Good cross, but just over the post. Mostly in the 70th minute of proceedings. 8-0 is where it stands. Considerably, we have seen lesser goals in the second half. 8-0, guys. It's a huge margin in terms of what they've done. Shows us that at the end of the day, if you want to score goals, midfield has got to be a major part. It's got to play a major part. That's what we've seen today. And also how to utilize possession. We've discussed this factor earlier as well. That on a lot of occasions we've seen generally that there are occasions as well whereby we see teams do enjoy a lot of possession in the game, a higher percentage of possession, but they end up they don't get those goals, and maybe sometimes on the contrary you see the opposition getting maybe very few chances, but those chances proving to be significant, and they also convert those chances. We'll discuss more about it. We are here for a drinks break, a quick little drinks break. We will join you guys shortly post this break. Back after the break. To the left flank, but the clearance once again made. Still coming in straight away. Should be a foul there. Free kick. Free kick being taken. Good pass then. Now it's up to the keeper to just get the clearance right. Back. Line puts it back to the defense. Pass then. into the left flank. Some time. Nice pass, but the clearance being made. Sun comes in handy. Ball out of play should be thrown now. It's in the past. There was a massive opportunity for them to score, but eventually the clearance is being made. But again, possession. They're not letting possession. If you could take maybe span of time, I don't think they have let the ball hold maybe next of 2 minutes as well. This entire game, as you've seen, because to be very honest, guys, I think that's where they have. That's one of the factors of showing dominance, in my opinion. Handle possession the best way possible, Sports Odisha. Puts the pass. So they know that if they can hold possession, it's enough from here. Here's it away. Should be a throw in. Away once again. Must be a throw in now for team in blue. Good pass. Whistle comes in from the referee. Looks to be a foul there. Free kick for Sports Odisha now. Started right away. Good pass. And a great pass that, but just not able to get that touch. I mean, to make those runs, it is extremely difficult, guys. Because on the execution point of view, because you need to sort out the positions, you need to put the ball to the right players. Only if you can, let's say that maybe a ratio kind of understanding that we can give here is that if you're planning 100%, right? Even if you're going to execute maybe 65 to 70% of it, you're going to be really good. You're going to have a great game. That is the difference between the execution in practice and the execution in a match scenario. But I think today it's the success rate has been more than 70% if you talk about Sports Odisha, because I think those runs on the midfield region and those crosses and there you go, the whistle has come in straight away, so that will mean that it's a foul out there. Hopefully the keeper is fine. She's down there. We'll have a look at the replay as well. What exactly happened? Ball into the box. And there you go. A little bit of a contact there. So straight away the whistle has come in. Get medical attention given to her. Had a nice pass, but that was a good pass, but out of play. Now will be a goal kick for MRC. 80 minutes into this match. We definitely know that one team has been extremely great. Might take the shot here. Sure, but that deflection from the defense straight to the keeper. From the defense front as well, MRC have had a few positives in my opinion, because on a few occasions, they have been really, out there bringing those blocks, taking those interceptions. But where they can work majorly, in my opinion, is that, try and stop those passes. Maybe have set strategies in order to ensure how they can stop those passes towards the defense, and that is offside. We see the flag raised as well. Should be a free kick for MRC, or rather, beg your pardon, for Sports Odisha. And also, talking about the fact that, yes, there are a couple of things, right? Just keep those positions right, especially when you're putting in those passes. Just stand and keep positions, and also, set the defensive strategies in such a manner that you can get that offside trap. Definitely, have a feeling that after this game, have thought about it, and definitely will work on it as well. They are a team with very good potential. There is no doubting that. Not been their day thus far. Definitely, look to get back, take the positives of this game, work on the game, and give a major comeback in their next fixture. Good pass into the right flank now. Long ball coming in straight to the keeper. Good collection out there. The 83rd minute, and it's 8-0 here. I haven't had major change in the scoreline as far as second half is concerned, because in the first half, he had an absolute goal fest of 6 goals. In fact, that's where they had almost closed out on the game, and in fact, we had mentioned it on the verge of the first half as well. Looks like there's going to be a substitution for MANOROMA CLUB over here. Yes, as we anticipated, it's a substitution that's being made. Jersey number 19 will be replacing jersey number 9 for MANOROMA CLUB. Bring in fresh legs, and that should, if they can come in and perform and act as a super substitute, right? Or rather super substitute, in the sense that if they can come in as a sub and perform nothing better than that, the corner comes in. But just a deflection not working for them. Good pass away. Might take the shot here. Doesn't get it as expected, but yes, the possession back with the team in white. To the right flank. Nice pass. That ball is well out of play there. Again, the whistle comes in from the referee. But yes, a free kick there. In fact, on that region, offside, we have seen a lot of free kicks, 3 to 4 free kicks. And now, just a touch away from scoring the ninth here. An empty net, and that is comfortably scored with ease there. So 9-0. And they get the 10th goal and move to double figures in terms of the difference in margin. Free post there, cross comes in. Good touch to find the back of the net. 9-0 now in favor of Sports Odisha. Third goal in this half. One out of play should be a throw in. Good pass then. And now they're appealing for offside, and the appeal has been acknowledged and given offside by the assistant referee. Yeah, free kick, this one for MRC. Definitely, that is, you will have to get one goal here. They look to get one because we give them their confidence. Ball out of play, throw in for Sports Odisha. To get the 10th goal. Pass, the defense puts it back into the mid region. Might take the shot here. Rooting in for a shot. Should look on whether they can get the cross, but the defense will clear it away there. Throw in as far as Sports Odisha concerned. Good ball then. Good pass. Into the left flank. All out of play, should be a throw in now. Good work from the defense. To the right flank. And now it might be an opportunity. Good ball. Picked away for a throw in. Good run. Working once again towards the defensive region. Can they do here? Yet again, we see that, they're not able to hold possession. They're not able to get the right passes. I mean, that's been the story today as far as MRC is concerned. They are just not able to get the right passes into the right pocket space. So also not able to pick the right teammates. So should be a corner kick now for Sports Odisha. and a massive opportunity for them to get a double goal, or rather into double figures here as far as the margin is concerned. 3 minutes of time added on. Cross comes in. Still in play. But the defense will clear it off. Nice pass then. Bank. Oh, that is well done. And now is there a chance for them to get a consolation goal? Whistle is on. That is a very good run towards the midline region and puts in the pass. But ball well out of play. Now will be a set piece opportunity now. Now will be a corner kick. Corner kick being taken. Cross comes in, but unable to guide it in the right direction. So ball out of play should be a goal kick. So into the final minute of this match, building up on what has been a dominant performance. Been a dominant performance from Sports Odisha. Clears it away. And now ball out of play. So we throw in. So throw in here. Might be the last patch of play. And can they score here? Get it 10-0. Gets the clearance away. And there is the final whistle. 9-0 is where it has ended. And been an extraordinary performance. We are sometimes running out of adjectives to look at this brilliant performance. 9-0 in favor of Sports Odisha at the end of full time. MANOROMA Club able to get on the scoreline today, but whatever said and done, they'll have to get back onto the drawing board, and they'll look to get those rectify those mistakes. So 9-0 in favor of Sports Odisha. Yes, it has been a great game, and a more or less an entertaining game. So really happy for the way they've played. Good football is what always we can support as football fans. So 9-0 is where it ends at the end of full time. Thank you so much, guys. This is Rohit Kumar signing off. We'll meet in yet another game. So the next game at 3:30 p.m. Right then, for a live from BFA Unit 1, BBSR, Rising Student Club taking on KIIT and KISS. Right then, Odisha Women's League 2025. Do join us for that game. Until then, thank you so much.